Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Rewriting African story through Enterprise Amazon. Giving every woman a say. Enterprise TV, giving every woman a say.
As you collaborate with the Australian High Commission and Australia and women in Nigeria towards the success of this conference, I welcome you all to the beautiful city of Abuja, and to all our foreign delegates. I urge you to take time to explore our beautiful city. We have a lot of tourist attractions. We have beautiful shops, and you can see us gaily dressed. These are made in Abuja. Please take your time. You can ask the women where did they get the lovely things they are wearing, and we'll be very glad to oblige you and buy our arts and crafts. They are very beautiful. We have some of the best artists in the world. We have world-class hotels, please, and there is security in Abuja. Please enjoy yourselves and make friends with us. I enjoy coming to Ghana, some of the other West African countries. If you look around, you see us wearing clothes from Senegal. Nigeria is Africa. We interact very well with other countries, and we urge you to do the same with us. Don't believe all the funny stories you're hearing outside. We are very, very safe. I welcome you all to Nigeria. I welcome all the delegates to this conference, and I wish you all very, very fruitful deliberations. Thank you very much.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I was hoping that we'll do a grander clap. You know what they say about women? She did her job, and then she did some extra. So we would also try to maybe get an appellation as an ambassador, because she's done very well for the FCT and for Nigeria. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just set some housekeeping rules. Too many people moving around.
Mining Australia Alumni Workshop and co-sponsored by the Australian High Commission. This is the first of its kind, and we commend the High Commission for their. We don't have a mining industry that diverse or prevents a set of people who are 49 to 50% of the population of the country from the sector. The older generation like me will have missed out, but we cannot afford to shut focus in this country. Permit me to recognize the dignitaries in our midst, not necessarily in order of their portfolios or ranking. The Honorable Minister of Mines and Skills Development, represented by the Permanent Secretary, the directors here present, the Deputy High Commissioner of Australian High Commission. I salute you again, and I'm always very, very excited when I see a woman, a chief, or even any position that is getting to the managerial sector is not easy. So I commend you all. New presidents from Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. My sister, I know where you are going, and I'm sure we have stories to share. Members of the association, ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome and recognized. The ministry among its agencies that require supporting in our efforts to mainstream women into the mining sector and operate as a group, as is done in other successful mining jurisdictions, under one united front, start women in mining. So it is not new. If we go on internet and you just click, you find women in mining coming from various countries of the world. And it is no coincidence that everybody is trying to create an umbrella body. The reason is simple. This is a no-go area for women. That is what our parents put in our head. Oh, it's an industry where what is a woman going to do there? But women must say, yes, we can. We can come into that sector. The door can no longer be shut against us. And that is why we have to work and keep working to make sure we get there. 5-6 years from now, we want to see top executives on the board of mining companies that are coming up. So when we started women in mining in Nigeria, not because we just want to be making noise. We want to so much position ourselves so that we get to the situations in Canada, in Australia, where they have a policy called Women on Board. When you are coming with your company, you must be able to see us and say, yes, we are there, we are ready.
Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Rewriting African story through enterprise. Amazon, giving every woman a say. Enterprise TV.
Do another round of applause. You know, when I introduced her as a seasoned technocrat and so many other things, I was just saying a little of what she really is. But today she's gingering us into making this a formidable front to be able to fight and grow together. And I like the last bit. She said, wealth put in the hands of women is often very safe. And I'm sure we have a lot of experience with that. Your Excellencies, Honorable Commissioner, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, department or a center under the Nigerian Geological Survey Agency, Mrs. Bola Akinwade. Oh, she just stepped out, sorry. Well, I just needed to note that in case we need to do some networking later. We also have Ambassador Mrs. Regina Ezuwa, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Agrosi Gemfields Limited. You're welcome, madam. Okay. I don't like the way women clap for other women. Thank you very much. I like us to do it with a lot of, gusto, because we must celebrate women wherever we find ourselves. Even simply being mothers and wives and daughters is a daunting thing. So when we add other portfolio, let's recognize that. I'd like to also quickly recognize Dr. Biodun Odukoya, who is a resource person and an Australian alumnus from here. And first on the list is Her Excellency, the Australian Deputy High Commissioner, Ms. Cleo Wilson.
Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Rewriting African story through enterprise. Amazon, giving every woman a say. Enterprise TV.
Wonderful, incredibly able, and can I say, incredibly stylish females of Nigeria. You look absolutely superb today, ladies. Nigerian mining can shake hands with you. I only have one last thing, because I actually have noticed right at the back of the room are some men. Now men are just equally important in anything that women need to do. We're equally important in each other's lives. So gentlemen, thank you also for being here today, and thank you for supporting the women and their efforts in what I only can say is an incredibly important discussion. I only have a couple of points being Australian, and the first is I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Women in Mining Network and the very talented Australian Award alumni that are here today. You've done a superb job in putting this together. I know these events are never simple and they take a lot of background work, so thank you very much. I'm absolutely delighted, not only because I'm a female, but because we're focusing on two extremely important issues today for Australia and the Australian government. That's gender and mining. And it's great to see that you've been able to combine these two things. I know that having spoken to some of you this morning and having had the privilege of speaking to the Australian alumni in the past, that without a doubt there will be fruitful discussions today. There will be wonderful stories told, and between you, you will be able to make a difference and progress things. So congratulations, that's absolutely superb. I also know from personal experience in Australia that the mining industry can sometimes underestimate the enormous value that women bring to the industry. In Australia, women are now in the senior echelons of mining, and what they do is they're ensuring that the Australian mining industry is profitable and sustainable. Now, this is absolutely essential, and I know your women are going to ensure the same, both in Nigeria, but also in Greater West Africa. Now, I hope you'll also indulge me for a moment, because I keep referring to the Australian Award alumni. And I want to ensure that those of you who aren't aware of it are just slightly aware of it, because now is rather important time. And Mr. Fabian here, who's going to stand up and show his wonderful face, can talk to you about it, as can the Australian Award alumni that are here today. Because what this program is, it is Australia's flagship scholarship program in Nigeria and offers both master's degrees and targeted short courses. And through these experiences of Nigerians going to Australia, Nigerians can come back with both cutting-edge skills and knowledge that helps them to do their jobs even better. Now the good thing is, and the timing of this is so wonderful, is because applications are open now. There are 36 positions for Nigerians, and I know that there's some people in this room who are going to be on the list that I see next year for these awards. Ladies, please, please, please take 20 minutes to have a look, to talk to Fabian, to talk to the Australian alumni that are here today, and apply. I can tell you it's going to be an incredibly rewarding experience. And it'll be the relationships you make with Australians, the mining women that you meet in Australia, which will enrich your lives, and most importantly for Fabian and I, will ensure that the relationships between Australia and Nigeria are even better than they currently are. So, finally, just want to say, we have a wonderful relationship with the Ministry of Mines and Steel Development in Australia. It's something that Fabian, myself and the Australian High Commissioner are incredibly proud of. Events like this just show that this relationship is going from strength to strength. And finally, I just want to say, have a wonderful day. It's not often that we as women have a bit of time to step away from our everyday jobs, share stories, and look about how to enrich and improve our lives. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Enterprise Channel TV, African First Gender-Based TV. Rewriting African story through enterprise. Amazon, giving every woman a say. Enterprise TV, giving every woman a say.
Conference Unlocking the Potentials of Women in Nigerian Mining Sector is simply advocating to open or release the latent excellence in women that may or may not be developed in Nigeria. What does this nation stand to gain by releasing this latent excellence in women? We already know what we stand to lose by not unlocking or releasing the potentials in women, because this is where we are now. Therefore, I want us to imagine where we'll be when the potential in women is released, which means it will be awesome. No woman is asking to be an equal in the mining sector. I'm sure that is not what we are asking. What we are asking is a level playing ground for everybody to showcase his or her own latent excellence. If in the process we realize what we want, all the better for the nation of Nigeria. As high as you see me heading a ministry, I face discrimination. Yes, first, maybe because I'm not a professional in mining, and largely because I'm a woman. Because I know if it were a man that's occupying this position, he will not see the kind of discrimination I see. Twice, I had to sack 2 men from an operation. Twice. So when I talk about discrimination against women in mining, I know exactly what I'm talking. Whatever anybody does, the women that are called into mining will excel. I believe that every woman that is in mining is called. Because if you are not called, you will not do this difficult thing. Is it attractive? It's not. It is not where you come to do a fashion parade, sit in an air-conditioned office and enjoy air condition when you are going to sites. It is not. So for you to want to do this, you must actually be called into doing it. When I was young and growing up, I was always dreaming and seeing myself wandering in the bush. I was getting very worried. I shared with my parents. My mom said, let us pray about it. One time, secretly, I told my dad, I said, am I going to get mad and wander into the bush? He said, no, my daughter. So I thought that maybe in some time in my life, I'm going to get to some emotional issues that may make me wander in the bush actually. But the truth about it is that it never came. In 2015, when I was appointed into this office, incidentally, the dreams stopped. And in reality, I saw myself wandering in the bush. So therefore, whatever you want to do, truly you cannot push me out of this sector. You cannot. The whole men of Nigeria put together cannot push me out. And before now, the president will bear witness, nobody hears anything about mining in Adamawa State. I can tell you genuinely that I am the face of mining in Adamawa State. When I resumed in that office, the ministry is such that when they want to punish me, they send me to that ministry. When I came, I looked at them. I said, but if you have all this, what are you doing? Do something. If you don't want to do it for government, do it for yourselves. At least do something. So they just saw that lots and lots of things are happening. And today we are here because of what I have set them to do. Truly, I'm not a geologist. I don't have anything to do with mining. I am a lawyer. I've been a banker. And you think, oh, what am I doing? But all my passions, all my life, if I had interpreted that dream, I would not have read law. I would have done mining. So, I'm sure that so many women will have their stories to tell you today. There will all be learning points for all of us. Let us learn and support each other. The bottom line of the thing is that mining sector is quite big. So many things to do there. Find a niche and do something. Please don't let anybody push you out of it. We are all here to stand by you. And together, women will form a formidable force. We'll move from this potential stage to the actual reality stage. The sky will be our starting point. You are all welcome to the third annual mining week and the first of Women in Mining Week. And those of us that are coming from that side of Nigeria, you are all welcome to Nigeria. Like the Bamsa said, enjoy the hospitality in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Enterprise Channel TV, African First and the Best TV. Enterprise Channel TV, African First and the Best TV. Rewriting African story through enterprise. Amazon, giving every woman a say. Enterprise TV, giving every woman a say.